disasters. My baby has been around for me. Kingdoms are falling, angels be calling. None of that could ever make me leave. Yeah.
You guys gotta go check out this song. If that groove sounded good to you, I love Daniel Caesar, and that song is called Get You. If you like something jazzy and groovy, go check this dude out. I mean, he's already out there and stuff. I found him through Spotify. Happy birthday, Liv. And I absolutely love. I mean, when I say a song moves my soul, that song moves my soul. And then I go into Spotify and I listen to everything he's ever put out. I absolutely love everything this guy makes. So I just thought I'd share that with you this morning. I've never done anything like that. I definitely appreciate everything. I definitely appreciate a good song, though. A good song will switch your whole vibration. Man, so today, September 30th, we're back in my room. I absolutely love you guys so much. Oh, my goodness. We're back in my room, on my table. Big round table. Which y'all probably, I don't know if you've noticed or not. But anyways, inconsequential. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful day. Yesterday's video was a little chaos there. Yeah? But we got through it, didn't we? We got through it, got to it. I watched the video later on like I said I would. And it wasn't so bad. It was not so bad at all. Anybody in Vegas, I would love it if you would make sure you link up with me, you know. Well, I mean, anybody anywhere, I want you to link up with me, but I would love to build a network, a community here in Vegas through the spiritual work that I'm doing. Okay. So, my website, I have all my links on there for all the different social networking that's out there. So I would look forward to linking up with you. And just let me know you're off my YouTube channel or what so have you. And, hey, I'm in Vegas, or I'll be in Vegas on this weekend. I would love for those links to happen wherever possible, because it's been so awesome where it has happened. What is the word of clarity for today, love source God? Excitement. Excitement. We can barely contain ourselves, right? So much excitement. Where are we going to put this at? I'll put it over here. Excitement is a word of clarity for today. The underlying word is hope. Hope. So every time I see the word hope come out, I think about hoping as far as people wanting things that they've not yet had or experienced, what so have you. But before I think about any of that, I think of my very good friend named Hope, who passed, who I was with her when she made her transition. And the excitement is exactly what happened to the energy in the room when it happened. It was absolutely amazing. If any of you are in Vegas, I would love to get together and do another Love, Peace, and Happiness sit down. We can do it at my studio, or maybe we can find another venue. But get with me, get my contact information through the website, so that way we can try to schedule it at a place and a time where we can all combine. I would love to do that on a date that we could all combine. Okay, what is the Play School flashcard of the day? As I see my viewers knowing one another, I'm just looking while I'm kind of jibber-jabbering this morning, noticing the community that we have here on YouTube and how you all are so interactive with one another, and I think it's a really beautiful thing. That's what this whole work is about anyways. It's about connection. It's helping us connect to the highest vibration part of ourselves so that we can connect to the highest vibration part of our community. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, what's the flashcard for today? Okay, no, that's too many. We want one. Oh, light bulb. You want one, huh? I'm gonna give you two, but we'll just look at the one that's showing. Light bulb, bright ideas. Who's got a bright idea today? Somebody's got a bright idea. I totally feel the bright idea energy here. I think I'm gonna do this instead. Hope. And then our light bulb. What's at the bottom of the deck? Bottom of the deck is the gorilla. So the gorilla for me is like a King of Pentacles energy. It's definitely a masculine, active energy, but it's one that's mature enough that knows how to sit until it's right. So I get this idea coming in, like the light bulb goes off for the gorilla, and then we take the action. So this is interesting. Plus the excitement and hope is like, I feel like this is like realization, gift of something that we had hoped about, realization, manifestation of something that we had been in hope over, and the actual excitement of knowing that, hey, the light bulb moment has happened. Now it's time for the action. I know what I'm doing. You can just call me Action Jackson. Yes. Okay. Let's get into our spiritual message today. I love it when I'm feeling playful. I mean, because I'm always in a decent mood. I feel that I'm generally in a decent mood. Sometimes I'm super playful, though. So, today feels playful with the excitement energy. I now say, oh God, I see the gorilla jumping down, up and down, saying, ooh, 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 and flexing its arms like it does while it jumps. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. An excited gorilla. You can't be stopped today, my dear. Yes. And I'm seeing that the clarity is there about how you have done so well in this big, I mean, if it's your career, if it's your family, if it's your business, it's your job, it's your education, it's your health routine, it's your workout routine, something there that is very important to you. The way you raise your children, the way you clean your house. Like for me, learning how to clean house was a big deal. My mother did everything around the house. I had to learn and make myself learn to clean house. It was a big deal. I felt really excited about it once I really got in the groove with it. I was so proud of myself because it was such a challenge for me. It sounds terrible, I know. This is why parents, you think you're doing everything for your child is blessing them, but hello, how are they going to do it when you're not there? Unless you're going to pay for lifetime maid services, let your child learn how to clean. Super playful energy today. What is our general message for today, Love Source God? The situation is the Two of Swords. I just heard put it back. Okay. Go ahead and go off the top. Two of Swords with the Four of Swords. We're going to keep that Two of Swords in mind, though. The Four of Swords is a situation. The best course of action is the Moon. Confront. Just breathe. Confront. Balance is our target. And the underlying support is trust. Nice. So, yeah, today is very much about the state of mind we find ourselves in. One thing about both of the Two and the Four of Swords is that they're both even numbers, and that's being shown to me about the cooperation and the balance. Yeah. And the cooperation and the balance and partnership, working well with those around us. And I feel a progression. I feel oh, okay. So today it's like, that's really interesting. Thank you. Okay. So we had the Two of Swords fall out, and I was shown to put it back in the deck. You all saw all of that and heard all of that. Yeah. So it's like Two of Swords here, Two of Swords here. Both your physical soul self and your spiritual self are on the same peaceful frequency. Just breathe. That's all you got to do. Just breathe. And stay on this channel so that you can be here long enough to find out if you're going to get a free card pull today. Just stick with us. If you're in the room, give the video a thumbs up for free card pulls. If you like the idea that there are free card pulls for anybody, give the video a thumbs up. Definitely. Synchronicity, harmonizing, same frequency energy between the physical self. The connection is strong. The connection is pure. This is really awesome, powerful. So today, oh yeah, definitely. Today we want to really, okay, so because of the purity of connection, today the intuition is going to really be leading, okay? Intuition really leading. Don't be concerned, or hold on, how do I want to say this? Remember to stay in trust, because remember, trust is the underlying support for all of this. Yeah, you trusting in, there's a trust built between the physical and the soul self that allows for that connection to be so strong and so pure. There's got to be a trust in the intuition and the connection that you are already working with today, so that you can take this best course of action, which is when that connection shows and yields to you an awareness of something, be willing to stick with it, because it's allowing you to confront this little tiny shadow that's kind of on the other side, something that's been in the back of your mind, something that's been in your subconscious kind of zone, something in your, something about your dreams, okay? I feel for somebody, there's a strong energy of something about some dreams you've been having lately. Oh my God, there's a big light bulb. I'm just looking at the freaking movie, is it Despicable Me? Where he says light bulb. I don't know, one of these kids' cartoons. Anyways, in regards to this situation coming out, there is a light bulb moment. So where this has been in the dark, now the light is shining. Even the moonlight has cracked in the dark veil there. It is not a new moon. This moon is already growing, and the knowing is as well. And the knowing is showing is what I heard. You said it wrong, Melinda. You're supposed to have said the knowing is showing. I set you up for a beautiful rhyme and you missed it. You was not this time. Okay, got it. The target we're being brought to, balance. Being that spiritual alchemist. Being that one who is so in tune with the self. Man, so in tune with the self. Trusting in that self connection. There is a highly spiritual relationship for someone. Either you're already in it and you know it, or that relationship is unfolding and it's growing. Yeah, that's awesome. You will see. It'll be brought to you. That's awesome. I mean, it's something so strongly connected that there's a merging there. Now, also, this is about you following the intuition, that inner knowing, and trusting that you are the beloved child of the creator of all that ever is, was, would be, or could be. And by the very existence that you are, there's no worthiness, there is no deservedness, there is no work for it. It just is. And as you get that alchemy right, as you get, no, okay, yeah, right, there is no right or wrong. Here, heard, as my friend Dog would say, heard. I'm gonna have to send this message to Dog. I wonder how many of my friends actually watch my videos. Anyways, I'll have to forward, not that there are many friends, but many acquaintances. I wonder how many of my acquaintances watch these videos. Anyways. Yeah. You are the trust fund baby of this universe, and the more you trust, the more it funds. Yes, we are. Yes, I am. I am that. I am. Have you been doing your I am that? I am. What do you want to be? I am that. I am. Living life of luxury. I am that. I am. Oh, I just started rapping. Hey, I am that. I am. I am that. I am. Living life in luxury. I am that I am. Yes, it's that type of a thing. Yeah? Okay. Trust fund babies of the universe. Step up. Yeah, I love that. I can feel the energy just arise, and I am that I am. Dun 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 dun. I am that I am. I can hear the beat, y'all. Like, seriously, I'm such a basshead. Like, what you guys may not know is I have an 88 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. I love my old school. I've been driving old school since I was like 21. And I've been having bass in my car since I was like 16 years old. So my whole life I've been bassing. So I hear the beat in my head with the bass, with the boom. I can feel the vibration. That's how I get excited too. Y'all don't even know. Like, this spiritual thing goes so deep and so real. Oh my goodness, we have 1,400,000 viewers in our live stream today. This is amazing. We're doing so well. I love it. Let's get into this money spread. Who's ready to see what's going on with that money frequency right now? Also, just to throw it out there, through my website at lphtarot.com, you will find information that will link you to my money magnet apparel to help you consciously and subconsciously match that money frequency. Okay? So, I have items for both genders, and fancy my pride on having most sizes available. Okay? So, what is our financial flow message? Yes. Y'all got to see some of my money magnet apparel again yesterday. How many things of mine have y'all seen? Y'all, oh my goodness, you guys have seen so much of my money magnet apparel because we have talked about it on here. But we ain't really, I don't know. I just never really, I guess I'm so used to talking about the nails and the tarot that a lot of stuff kind of fell to the side. But yeah, I was given strong channel direction not to do that no more, to really let it out, tell you what I am all about. Even if we're gonna have to do a half an hour prelude video or just an overall introduction video to show you about all that I have on offer as this life continues to unfold so beautifully. The situation today, financially, the Queen of Swords. The best course of action is the Ace of Wands. The target is the Five of Cups. And, oops, okay, why is the King of Wands here? King of Wands needs to come out today. We're just going to put that right there because the underlying support is the Two of Cups. This is interesting. Okie doke. Let's see. Queen of Swords. Cutting through with clarity. Cutting through. Slice like warm butter. Yeah. With a hot knife. Warm butter with the hot knife. I just saw a bowl. I just excuse me. I just saw a vision of my I have a big, for the big size cubes of butter, like kitchen size, for professional kitchen size slices of butter. I have a big butter, what's that little butter container? I know what the heck I'm talking about. The little butter container you sit on the counter, yeah. And it was setting up on the side of the stove, and I made this whole dinner and all this, and didn't even realize it's made of glass. My little butter bowl is made of glass. And so yeah, I go to get the butter and lift the lid off, and it's a pool of butter just everywhere. So what I'm getting in your finances is, through any resistance, through any oppositions, through any blockages, through any doubts, you have melted that butter. You can't even cut through it like room temperature butter or warm butter with a hot knife, because that stuff is melted. That's what I was shown. Why? Because you're just very in tune with the receptivity. Your receptor's working well. That's why. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, your receptor is really working well at this point, as far as finances, what to go, what to do. Now, this also is saying for somebody, it's okay for you to kind of chill out a little bit. Like, you don't have to spend every dollar that comes into your pocket. It's okay to hold on to some. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, for somebody else, you've been really icy with sharing a flood of finances that has been coming through your pocket. Is saying if you have been closed to sharing the financial flow, you're going to create more as you find that high vibration place to circulate those funds. So that doesn't mean just go out and blow it. That means find a way of utilizing some of that you've been sitting on. This is going to raise your vibration and nurture your vibration, cause a positive stimulation, have a positive uplifting effect on the people of this nation. Figure it out. There's something you can do without a doubt. The Ace of Wands in our best course of action says, we're going to start doing something different today, because we are going to do this work that we just talked about, and we're going to go ahead and put it out there. And for some of us, this is going to be about a communication, a phone call, where it leads to a meeting or time to go do this work or put in this footwork. Or if you were investigating about a business, putting it out applications, this is you going on the interview, okay? If you were investigating about a business, this is you going and filling out the paperwork, or gathering more information, but this is the beginning of it. This is starting something new. For somebody, this is as simple as just having the idea of what to do. Yeah. Okay. This is like, I know now that I am going to build this whole business, and I see how to do it. So the next thing I'm going to do is make that phone call. Got it. Okay. The target we're being brought to, we have the Five of Cups and the King of Wands. The King of Wands is looking over at the Two of Cups. So I feel like this is a person that has different things going on, multiple streams of income to which they can rely on these sources, because they have built them up in a very stable way. And they have an understanding of the situation that regardless of the size of the cup, it will fill up. And then with that understanding, you take the knowledge and the action, and you go ahead and move forward. And what's happening is you're finding that everything is reciprocating very nicely back to you that you put out. Man, I broke the tip of my nail. It's such a pain. I can't even pick up my card or nothing now. I have to fix that. I'll get around to it. I don't worry about it. Anyways. Knowing exactly what to do because everything is here responding to you. Being in love with your financial flow. I am at peace with my financial flow. Say it with me now, out loud, if you can. If not now, do it later, when you can. I am at peace with my financial flow. I am at peace with the speed at which my finances grow. I am at peace as I circulate them out. And I am at peace as I cash out. Ooh-wee. Huh. I just got to give a hand on that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Those were some beautiful combination of words to my soul. I love it. For somebody, there is an air sign person that is going to have some insight in regards to a situation involving your finances, and a fire sign person, or also for somebody else, there is a fire sign person that's going to come in and help blend to some of that harmony. That fire sign person might not be a fire sign by their zodiac that you're aware of, but they might be a fire sign by the energy that they carry themselves in. This person is going to spread the good news about the beautiful opportunity to put money in your hand. Okay, and I'm going to ask you again. Did you create, or are you at least open to receiving the inspiration of what it is that you do, have, or be that will allow others to have a reason to give you some currency? I have 7 streams of income that I can count right now. Why? Some of that stuff I don't do every day. Some of that stuff I don't do every week. At least once a month I'm touching everything for sure, but definitely more than that. Definitely more than that. And the thing of it is, these are just opportunities for people who I've attracted through my vibration to put the currency in my hands because they want to. Now, what good would it be to me financially if I did not have those streams available? Some of you would probably be upset if I did not have an availability for you to give me finances so that I can do your readings for you, because some of you are very, very consistent. I mean, I have some of you that I've read for every week for the last 2 years. I have some of you that I read for every month for the last year, and stuff like that is going on. So what good would this be that I am so passionate about this if I don't find a way to monetize it, to allow you to partake of the benefits of it and allow me to receive the inflow of energy of it? Aside from all that, it would upset the balance. The universe requires balance. I give, I receive. That's how that goes. But some of us have some resistance to receiving. Yeah, all that shit blown out of the water right now. It's working on going out of the water. Let's get into this romantic love spread, guys. Let's get into this romantic love. Oh, also, I'm hearing on my video playlist entitled Taking the Mic, I believe is where it's at. If not, it's just in my videos. Scroll down. There is a video entitled Affirmations for Everything and Everyone. One night I was going to sleep. Now, here's the thing about your dream state, your sleep state, okay? This is important here. Okay. You being programmed by something. Trust and believe. If you're watching TV, if you're listening to music, even if you're not, your mind is being controlled. Your consciousness is being controlled by someone. And there are many times where you don't know what that is that's controlling you or programming you or brainwashing you, subliminally programming you. Hello, people. Do you know what I'm talking about? Look, before I got real spiritual, I got into these conspiracy theories. They do this stuff. It's real deal. However, you can gain mastery and control over that, which is part of what pushed me even further down the spiritual path. So what do you do? What do? You decide what is the message you're going to program your subconscious with. You stand in oversight and in dominance, in authority over the subconscious message you choose to program to your own self. So how do you do that? Well, a lot of people do it by visualization stuff. There's vision boards. People put affirmations and positive words and positive energy, things, high vibrational things in their environment. Well, I like to do it while I'm sleeping as well. So how do I do that? I have repetitive affirmations that I allow to play during my sleep time. Okay? And why? Because I'm working against... Okay, yeah. I'm clean up, everybody, every day. Clean up, cleaning up is how we play. I'm cleaning up a vibration that took me all these years to build of lack and limitation. And so I utilize my sleep time to self-brainwash prosperity, abundance, ease, flow. It works. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me, because everything is always working out for me. And it's true. It really does work. I am not the first to say this. I am not the first to do this. If you've been paying attention to anything out there, looking on the spiritual community thing, then you know this is what they do. This is what the greatest of the great has done. Maybe not so far as listening to recorded affirmations. Man, you got a voice recorder? Get your affirmations out. Write them down. Record them for yourself. If you don't know how to do that or don't want to do that, then go on ahead and get on my channel and find my playlist. Now, here's a little secret. If you click the little plus button and say, create new playlist, you can put affirmations as the title. You can go into your playlists and you can let that affirmation repeat for you all night long if you choose. And you can create some of your own stuff. Anyways, enough about that. You want to know more about that? Get into contact with me, I guess, because I said quite a bit. I hope I explained myself thoroughly and clearly. Sometimes when I'm in the middle of this channeling thing, yeah. Anyways, let's get into romantic love. Let's get the look at the situation for today. Yeah, what's the situation? Okay, look, you're dropping a bundle out. I want one card. Oh, and oh, I love the way you do. There's 4 cards here. I wanted one. Okay, take them. Situation. The best course of action. The target. The other target. Underlying support. Okay. Today is about hearing from an old fling, because you've been waiting for the phone to ring. And now that it comes in, all you want to do is dance and sing. Because I love you is what they sing to you. Yeah, today you're going to get an important call. You're going to hear an important message. Somebody's speaking to you today. They got something to say. You've been waiting on your ships to come in. You've been doing the thing from deep within. You got a message coming. You're going to be in a state of embracing positivity, embracing the peace, communication between the two, and a lot of hopes and a lot of dreams and a lot of blessings and a whole lot of means. That's awesome. Today, something is coming back. There's a new opportunity, an opportunity to begin again, an opportunity to start over, an opportunity to try something new that has always resonated with you, to heed the call that the universe has put out, to make the decision that is final, to reap the first fruits of a major harvest, to take another step of advancement with somebody that recently came back in a very romantic way. Ah, yes, it's Saturday night in dance. Yeah, some of you just may. Because it's messages of love, love, love. All I see is love, love, love. Looking at some love, love, love. I got this eye on love, love, love. Pie in the sky is love, love, love. I'm so excited, love, love, love. That's somebody's feeling like, man, it's such a high energy thing, okay? I absolutely love this. So, I am now complete with the daily reading. I am going to ask for just a moment. I'm going to write some numbers down. And I'm going to fold this piece of paper that I wrote it on. Okay. And on top of this, start throwing names out. I'm not looking at the screen yet. Hold on. Okay. Let me number this sheet. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I am not, I don't have an assistant, so when I'm looking at the screen, I'm looking at the screen. When I'm writing, guys. Start putting your names up, and if you want a free opportunity for a free card pull, and when I'm done, I will open this. Whoever's in that correct number space that I wrote down prior to is going to be the ones that get April. Okay, April, you're on the list. Who else? Come on, Crystal. Okay, Valerie and Alicia, I see. Valerie and Alicia. Hold on, I'm looking back at the screen now. Heavenly, gotcha. Heavenly. Okay, let me look back up. Who else is here? Heavenly was the last one I put down. If I didn't put your name down already, and even if you've had a card pull before, let's start getting the rest of these names out. Because I don't want to take too long doing this. I want to get into these cards. Robert. Okay, Robert. What other names do we have? Who else wants their name on the list? Everybody, it's a free-for-all. Whoever's want to put their name up. Misty. Okay, what else? Who else? Put your names up. I got spaces for 2 more names before I can get this card pull in. Come on. Free card pull. We're going to find out who got it. 2 more names? Okay. Lakia, you're on. And Denise, you're on. Okay. Sweet. All right. What numbers did I write down today? Because wherever your number is next to your name, you'll be the ones with the free card pull today, okay? All right. 2, 3, and 5. Numbers 2, 3, and 5. So 2 is Crystal, 3 is Valerie, and 5 is Heavenly. So those are the 3 that we're going to read for today. So if you would like to stick around for this free card pull for them, see how it works, so you'll be ready when it's your turn, that's freaking awesome. Sometimes the messages really resonate for you anyways, just because we're part of this human collective. We're all connected. There's nothing so unique to you that none of your brothers and sisters of humanity can relate to it. I mean, there's always going to be somebody that can relate to your story, your situation, your vibration. And if you are not yet subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to be notified, tap the bell. I say stay tapped in, tuned in, turned on with me, just like Abraham Hicks says. And I also say, you know, if you're here in the room right now and you've not yet given this video a thumbs up, then that's not fair. You should give the video a thumbs up. Like, seriously, I gave you my thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs here and there and all around, shuffling these cards, writing these things, speaking these words. I'm here, you know. So do your part, give it a thumbs up, share it, man. You've been sharing my thing on your Facebook. So grateful. Like, that's awesome when you say, hey, check this out, I really like this, and then others get to see it and become active with me because of your sharing. Oh my goodness, my heart just wants to cry. I'm so grateful for you. You've been doing that for me. Oh my God. And the also the donations. The donations, you guys. Thank you so much. That's why I get all these new card decks and stuff all the time, you know, all these donations. This is my custom Words of Clarity deck, and I am so grateful for all the support I've had on this. And my viewers who have their own custom Words of Clarity decks, you can confirm for these folks that, yeah, your decks are pretty dope. I actually have a couple of reviews of the decks that I want to upload. I don't even think I gotten to that yet. It's probably still on my hit list of things to do. Anyways, yeah, so these are available by commission. It's limited time only offering. Each message is hand designed, but it is all channeled information for you and you alone, for your own custom Words of Clarity deck. Again, this is a limited time offering, and as far as I know, I'm the only artist who's ever offered the public a custom deck hand designed for them. And if anybody knows of anybody who's done this before me or who's also doing this, I would love to know that. Please expose me to that information, because as far as I can tell, it's another first thing, exposing humanity to something new thing. And I kind of get a thrill and a kick out of changing the world and introducing new influences to the world. And so it's like a personal thing. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I've changed the world 10 times over, and I don't know how many more I'll do it before I'm done on this planet. But I feel like this is a new thing, and I feel like it's pretty awesome and personal. So this is what I ask. Crystal, Valerie, and Heavenly. I will let you know. We're going to go in that order. And what I want you to do is focus on a situation in which you would just like some guidance. What is your best course of action is the answer that is going to come out of this. What is your best course of action for your highest, lightest, and brightest good? Keeping an eye on solutions. Okay? That's where we're focused. We're solution oriented here. So we're not going to look at, is my baby daddy cheating on me? That shit is not coming out on here. And if that's where you focus on, the card that's going to come out of here is going to tell you that it's time to release and let go of some shit and move on to a bright, new, beautiful future, for example. Because these are solution-oriented answers that are going to come out of this deck. It's going to show us your best energy to embody for the highest, lightest, and brightest outcome. So, what is the message for Crystal of Source God as she focuses on her situation? Oh my goodness. Okay, that just flipped right over my hand. I was going to shuffle some more, but I was like, nope, take this. And you did get 2 cards, you little stink. You're supposed to get 1. Oh my goodness. Father is the card that came out face up. It says, talent for creating and supporting life. Positive guiding light within a tribal unit is the light attributes. The shadow attributes is dictatorial, control, and abuse of authority. The other card that came out is God. The light attribute says benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. The shadow attributes say despotism and cruelty, using power to control people. So what is the message here for Crystal? The situation on your hands, in your mind, says, first off, understand that the Father God supports you, was the first thing I got. Father God supports you. Father, Mother God supports you. Divine Source supports you, okay? Father on the other side, my dear Crystal, it feels like possibly the Father is on the other side. Father is far away. For you, this is about you embracing your power to exercise, utilize, embody the love source energy in its purity and utilize it to be of support. To be that strong family head. I do feel that there's a family involved. I definitely see for you, the best thing you can do is continue that nurturing. You're a very, let me just say, you're a very powerful person, I feel, Crystal. And I do feel that for you, the best thing you can do is continue to utilize that power in this protecting, guided, nurturing, loving, strong way. In the way of, sometimes the things that I do for you, you don't like, but it's still what needs to be done at this time. Now, the you in this situation is yourself. And I hear you saying to yourself, and as you get used to it, you'll come to terms, you'll learn to like it. It's like you're giving yourself a pep talk of sorts. And you're saying, come on now, we know how to do this better. We can do better than that. We can do more. We can do it this, that, and the other. There's something that you are accomplishing. And the connection to, if your father, grandfather, that, or the father of your child has passed to the other side, they're no longer living in a spiritual body, then understand that that support is there. They are communicating to the divine part of you. Receive it. That's a message for you, Crystal. Let me get into the message for Valerie next. So that's the message for you, Crystal. Thank you for allowing me to do this for you. I feel that you also, Crystal, I feel that you're like a little choked up. You really don't know what to say about something. I feel that you're in a place of even amazement with the strength and the reality of your connection. Okay? If you've not yet subscribed to this channel, subscribe. Make sure you're tapped in, tuned in, turned on, so that way you can have the chance to get a free card pull like Crystal just had. Next one on is Valerie. It's your card, my dear. Crystal, you're welcome. She says, Crystal says thank you and hashtag love. That's right. Love, love, love. Okay. Valerie. What is the message for Valerie, Love Source God? What is the best course of action for her highest, lightest, and brightest good, Love Source God? What is her best course of action for her highest, lightest, and brightest good according to the situation that is on her heart and mind? Amen. And I don't always say amen, but I felt Like an amen. And this is probably why, because we get this sexy beast right here. First off, Valerie, nurture and embrace that inner sexy beast, baby, is the first thing I'm hearing for you. Did you just get a new tattoo on your back? Oh my goodness, look at the tattoo on the back. I just feel a very sensual, sexual energy here. Let's read the card. The shadow attributes say inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. The light attributes of this femme fatale card says highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. So, my dear Valerie, it is okay to be beautiful and sexual and sensual. It is okay to attract through that. It is okay that that is what you are. I feel that you have a secret, my dear. You don't want to say it. It's a sexy secret. Like, so what is your best course of action with this sexy secret? I think that the mystery is really good right now. Whatever that means. Like, keep that measure of mystery and that touch of sensuality and sexuality there. Understand that just because you're this beautiful, sexy creature does not mean that you need somebody else to do that for you. This is what you can do for yourself. This is what you have done for yourself. And in reality, the other person just causes you to see what you do for you. And it's still you doing for you, because no matter what, even if somebody puts some money in your hand or something like that, you're still bringing that energy. You're the reason why, okay? You are attracting. You are attractive. I'm also hearing, be very, keep your secret. There's somebody around you that you don't need to be talking about all your personal business to. Because that person, when they think you ain't looking, they finna go talk to somebody, and it's none of their damn place. It's none of their damn business. They don't know how to keep the relationship or the situation between you and them, and they going and really, I don't even feel like it's a situation between you and them. I feel like the person is just out there doing the thing, talking, spreading it. And why? Because you confided. Yeah, so confidant, check your confidants, my dear. If you've been telling somebody about some escapades you've been having, it behooves you not to at this time. Okay, Valerie, that's your message. Let's get into Heavenly's message. Thank you for allowing me to do that for you, Valerie. That was some different energy I was picking up on for you. Okay, so I'm now hearing, Valerie, if that didn't resonate as far as your own activity, I feel like, because this is the best course of action for you. So either you're that one or it's somebody around you. There's something like that. And something about that tattoo on the back keeps coming to my mind. I keep being here and being shown again that tattoo on the back. What the hell does that mean? Okay. Heavenly. It is your turn for your free card pull. If you've gotten to this part of the video, then you know you got to be tapped in, tuned in, turned on, so you can be part of the live stream audience to have the opportunity to have a free card pull. And if you're watching the video and have not yet given it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs up, because you know you love what I'm doing for you, and that's just the only thing you're doing to exchange the energy with me. Unless you want to send some donations, that's fine too, you know. And if you're sending a donation, chances are that you have pushed the thumbs up on the video, right? Okay, common sense. You like the video. Tapped in, tuned in, turned on means subscribed. Tap the bell, ready to go live with me, okay? The networker card comes out for you, Heavenly. The shadow attributes conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. The light attributes enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. I feel that you, Heavenly, very much are getting the word out. What are you getting the word out about? Something that's going to raise consciousness, heighten social awareness, and support that fellow feeling in your community. Need some water. Okay, Heavenly. Something you want to accomplish, you're wondering how to accomplish it. This message says, get the word out. Spread it all about. Get on that social networking. Get with your friends. Get with your, whatever you have going on. Get it out. Everywhere you go, you should be talking about it. If you don't have something like a name badge or a company shirt or something like that, or event information on something wearable, it would be beneficial. So what I'm being shown is Office Max and Office Depot. You can get name badges made. And it may just be, oh gosh. This is just like how I say love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. This, what the vision I'm getting would be like if I was to go get that put on a name badge and just wear that everywhere. That might not be a bad idea. I might have to take that advice for myself. However, this message is for you, Heavenly. Also, I feel that you've been doing this. This is not something new. This is either a confirmation that what you're doing, this is a confirmation that what you've been doing is being done well, and an encouragement to continue to ramp it up and amp it up as your inspiration to do so is there. From that place of trust, not from the place of fear. It's not because you have to do anything, but it's because you are taking inspired action to follow the messages. I'm also hearing, keep your eye on your community. Keep your eye on the world around you. There's a lot of synchronicity to be seen in your world, my dear. Look for the synchronicity. Follow the chain of synchronicity. I'm hearing follow the signs. Follow the messages. Follow the signs. Follow the signs, my dear. There's some signs in front of you. Follow them. For crying out loud, your name is Heavenly. Your name is Heavenly. You are so spiritually in tune and connected that you were named Heavenly. Okay? Even if it's not on your birth certificate, but I believe it is. Even if it was just a nickname, it was still came to you. There are messages for you. Are you stopping to see what the meaning of those numbers? Heavenly just put some comment up that mentioned she'd been seeing all these different number sequences. Go to Google and put the number 22 in, angel number, and look at that. If you're seeing, okay, do not dismiss little creatures, especially the creepy crawly kinds that you don't really want to see. Grasshoppers have messages. Spiders have messages. Cockroaches have messages. Ants have messages. Butterflies have messages. Bees have messages. This is just an assortment of the messages that I've received. Crickets, praying mantises, they all have messages. You can put that animal, ladybugs, yes, messages. I've had messages from ladybugs too, from all of these. Heavenly throws out ladybugs, yes. Look up ladybug messages. It's really good. Be open. I see you doing a lot of internet research. Now, what I have to say about all that is, first, at some point, whether it's before or after the research, you want to always consider and I personally, I like to do it before I do the research on what others have to say. Consider, what does this creature mean to me? What connection do I have with this creature? What is my history with this creature? What do I know about this creature and its habits? What can I learn from this creature? And then go ahead and look into the published spirit messages for the ladybug. Okay? Or ladybug animal spirit totem. Animal totem. Yeah. So I'll look at it from what is published, because that came from somebody else's inspiration to document and publish, whatever way you want to express that. And then I look at the internal message, right? Always check both places, okay? So that is very important for you, my dear. You are part of a worldwide web called humanity on planet Earth, called Source everywhere, including there. Okay? So that is your message, my dear. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love the part of me that aligns with you. Thank you so much for everything. I am looking forward to going to my son's, my nephew's son, his school open house day. He is going to a charter school called Democracy Prep. Have I told you guys a story about that yet? Oh my goodness. So this house was pretty magical. And when we came to see this house, my daughter had one concern. The one concern that she had was the school that my nephew's son would be zoned for is not of best reputation. And I said, well, I don't know how, but we don't have to worry about that. The house is magical. God's make this happen for us. Let's just roll with it. Let's see what happens. Just somehow it's going to work out. I can't tell you how, I just know it is. 2 days before we're to move in, one of my clients, who's a Las Vegas Clark County School District teacher at the time, was informing me during her beautiful hand and foot session that she was going to be signing a new work contract for the coming school year. Oh, excuse me. Oh. And as she elaborated on the matter, she said that there was a new school system coming to town. This would be the first of its kind on the West Coast. It's a charter school. And its entire format is based off of the Korean educational model, which to me I found to be very magical and awesome, because my mother was from South Korea, and as she said, my client said these things to me, I hear my mother in my ear all my life saying this very same thing. Korea is the #1 in education in the world. And then I hear all of my grandchildren will go to that school because it's K through 12th grade. Oh, it's catty corner from the new house that I moved into, right? So now my son's been going there. He started school for this school year. It's a very different training program. And come to find out, this was pretty magical to me. Like, this whole situation for magical manifestation for me today started 17 years ago. I did the research on it. The guy that started this school, he was in love. And the girl was from South Korea. So she went back home. And he didn't want to be without her. So he went to South Korea. And while he was there, she was teaching. And so she helped him land a job teaching English in Korea. So what happened was he saw the effectiveness of the Korean system of education, the difference in the manners and the respect and the quality of the educational system being affected by these different cultures' ways. So he decided to incorporate the Korean culture into American education, and he started in the Bronx and in Harlem. And they've had success, great success. As a matter of fact, they have a 100% graduation rate. The school's motto is work hard, go to college, change the world. I like that motto, except for the go to college part. I've never been a big on college part, to be honest with you. But hey, my perceptions are being opened. My world of awareness is being opened in levels that never have before happened in my experience. So I'm open to learning from a different perspective. Like I told my nephew, our family's been doing things one way for generations, and so many others have as well. Maybe it's time for us to switch up for our generations and see what the other side looks like for a little bit. And so, you know, I don't know. I won't force the boy to go to college, but this school is going to prepare him for that. And like I told him, my hope is that while you're at this school, you find something that makes you want to go to college. I'm not going to push you, but that is what I believe is going to happen anyways. I believe, and I just have this feeling that while you're at school here at this school, you got 3 years of high school. Well, 2.5, considering that this year's nearly half over already. But while you're at this school, you will find a reason that you want to go to college. And even if not, he will be exposed to his Korean culture a little bit more than I was able to do without this school. My mother, who was from South Korea, where I was actually born, we left when I was 1 month old. She passed in 2007. And so for me, the only means of keeping my mother's culture alive for my mother's grandchildren has been food. I know how to cook some stuff. I sure can throw it down in the kitchen. So a little bit of food and a couple of simple little terms here and there has been the only thing I had available. And then all of a sudden, this school came up, and I'm like, oh my God. Part of their curriculum is the Korean language. So my nephew, son, and once the other children get going there, they'll be exposed to the language that my mother spoke. And it'll afford me the opportunity to learn some more of it from the children, I hope. That's my plan anyway. Also, Korean customs, traditions, and cultures are being exposed to the children at this school. So I'm very excited about it all. I love that they have a 100% graduation rate because they continue to work with the children until the children get it. I'm like, that's what it's supposed to be like. Not just pass them so that they're not your problem anymore. And not just hold them back and keep them in the same situation that didn't work before. But let's help them, yeah? So anyhow, there's that situation with that. And so I'll go today. It'll be my first time actually in the campus at an open house and get to walk through and see what's going on there and what it looks like and meet his teachers. And he didn't want to go, of course. He's like, do we have to go to this thing? Blah, 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 blah. I said, yes, you're going. He said, but I don't want to wake up early. It's not early. It doesn't even start until 9 and it goes till noon. So whenever you wake your happy butt up, you can get dressed and we'll go. So I was happy that I woke up earlier today in a good mood, and I actually laid in bed this morning, enjoyed the lavish luxury of life for a few moments and my own free time there in the sheets, one of my favorite places to be, between sheets, with the sheets in my feet. And I got to count my blessings and all of those good things, and then I said, oh, it's time to do my reading for the day. That way they don't have to wait until midday or the end of the day for some of you. I know sometimes I don't get on till later, and some of you are really far on the East Coast, and so that's already dinner time for you sometimes by the time I get on. I want to say something else too. Somebody said that I've had a couple of you. I find that truly awesome. There's been a few of you, as a matter of fact, several of you who have mentioned that you watch my show with your children. Thank you. That's really, really a compliment. Also makes me want to be more conscious of my vocabulary, to use empowering words that I would love to hear your children say again, more than those that I would shudder to hear your children say. So that's cool. And every time I slip one out, I think about the children that may be watching my show. The show wasn't designed for children, but the fact that you find something beneficial for your children to take part in watching this says so much. So much. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I have children always running around, yeah. My grannies and stuff, my little granny babies. Love them. My little niece, daughter. So everything is looking really good, guys. Everything is looking really good. Look at all these happy, beautiful situations on the table. I'm not reading a message out of this. I just love the cards, so I was just pulling them as I was talking here at the end of our video. Now I will go ahead and put the pretty auntie on. I was natural, no makeup yesterday, hair wild. I slept with it wet last night, or the night before last. So yesterday's video, hair was wild, unkempt, just wild. And I got some amazing compliments, so I appreciate that, because I am aware that I don't need makeup to look like my mother, which is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. So I wish you all have a beautiful, happy day. Have your pie, have your cake. Just be that happy little duck. Don't worry about whether it's brown or black. That doesn't matter. You got long-standing prosperity, joy, and you got that spiritual support to empower you. What you need to hear and say is coming your way, and it's all good, man. Blow the whistle. Do, do, do. Blow the whistle and go play. Go play for a while, okay? Anything that concerns you is coming to its end. And the cash cow got your name on it. God, I love these cards. The way they speak to my intuition. I just feel like a magician. My website is lphtarot.com. You can find out about my 7 different streams of income on the More tab at lphtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until that beautiful blessed next time.